to the people in Gaza.
Yes.
Going through a rough one. I know that war been going on since the beginning of time.
Right.
But, you know, just saying it, blessings to them people, man. Just gotta thank God we is in a kind of like country that's, you know, been avoiding that shit for a little while.
Say peace those words, brother.
Yeah, because
It's not all good.
Yeah. You see,
Yeah. Yes, I saw you tipping. So you tiptoeing there.
But yeah, I mean, not to. I mean, I feel like we probably getting close to some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Certain people is trying to regulate certain things, and people's like, "Now fuck that." Of course, they gonna fight against the shit. But you know, even on the deeper than that, you know, they fighting over some land that on some holy land shit like
that don't belong to like
either one of them.
Anybody.
So yeah, it's the war been here before we came here. It's gonna be here after we leave here, man. But it's, you know, you hate seeing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like little kids and shit getting caught up in the middle of that shit.
Right.
That's the part that really like bothering me and shit.
Yeah, it's like 59 kids, dude.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But yeah, blessings to them people, man. I know that's a rough one to live in. I don't even understand if I could just wake up and just put bombs and shit like next door, bro. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Like, how do you sleep?
Yeah.
I mean, dog, just like sitting there and just hearing that shit go off.
Just
like
just hearing missiles and shit just going
just
off.
never know where it's gonna drop, but just you still gotta live your life though.
What the fuck, man? It's crazy, man. And through Ramadan, that's the crazy part. Like, it's supposed to be on some
Holy.
yeah, chill. But you know, these crazy times that we living in, so nothing really don't like have that shock factor like that. You know what I mean? And even with your boy Joe, Marlon now.
Oh.
I mean when they did the
Joey.
when they did the response or whatever, like it really wasn't no shock factor to me.
It wasn't for me either. I just need to hear their side of it. Because I think it's unfair. Just cause Joe still got his platform. He can say whatever he want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just wanted to hear their side. Because I know what they going to give is a little more factual, you know, compared to what Joe's going to give you. You know, because he got the history of this. You know what I mean? Like, he got history where he, you know, fucked people over or he, you know, looked out for himself. And, I mean, he said it on several occasions where, you know, I'm pretty much the ringleader kind of thing. You know what I mean? So, I just wanted to hear, like, what transpired. And, I mean, from what they're saying, I kind of believe it more because, like, just watching the show and being a fan of it and watching how they move, like, they never moved the, like, Roy, for example. He never moved. You see where this nigga never cared about money. You know? Like, I believe him when he said, like, money wasn't the issue. You know? He just pretty much did it for the love of it. You know? For the camaraderie of the three of them. Because they gel so well. So, I just wanted to hear, like, you know, his and Maul aspect. And, you know, when Maul come in with the... He's real. I mean, he's a real nigga. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, he ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. So, whatever happened from his view, he going to let you know. So, yeah, I thought it was real ill that they came out there and they spoke that piece about it. And they really didn't badmouth the nigga as much as, like, he did them. You know?
Of course, I mean, like, how could he? How could they? You know what I'm saying? I mean, what points was they going to get from it?
Yeah, that's true.
How could they?
You can't go low with a low baller.
Yeah, I mean, how could you sit up there and be like, oh, well, yeah, Joe did this, Joe did that, Like,
I mean, but I'm just saying, more power to them that they didn't stoop to that level. That they just like, yo, you know, what transpired was like fucked up because it's my man's. you know. But at the end of the day, like, we had a good time. You know what I mean? We made something out of this. Like, the three of us, not just one person, not just two. All three of us made this show to be what it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the three of those entities, like, they wouldn't have made it as big if it was just like the two of them or just Joe. You know, I don't think they would have been as big as they were. Like, it was a unity because they all had like different like aspects. Like, you liked the different individuals for what they brought to the show.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I was into it, because like I like to hear their different views like throughout the show. You know what I mean? Because it was so like the contrast was so different from one another. You know, so I thought that was real ill, and I vibe with it. I'm kind of sad that, you know, it's not going to continue because, you know, I used to rock with that show.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, in that wholesome moment before like all the money and shit. But, you know, I guess it comes to that at times when, you know, money is the spearhead. So.
Man, but I just can't wrap my head around it, because if I'm in that situation, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a different type of nigga, because I can't understand like how I would let some money like fuck up a friendship like that. Like, we was friends or brothers like for so long. Like, it's pictures of these niggas like back in the day.
But then you got to question, was there ever really a friendship? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Because I mean, it just seemed like
that shit was too long for that shit not to be a friendship, bro.
No. Okay, let me rephrase that. Okay, they were friends. But
was it genuine?
Right. Was it a genuine friendship? Was it just a friendship because it benefited from that moment? You know? Like, was it just a friendship out of, because like we here, we getting this money, and we right here for the moment?
No, I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that.
I don't think it started out that way. And I think that Joe is the one that money do change people. And I don't think that, I mean, you know, if you allow it to. And I don't think, I just think that he ass.
I just think it make you
more
person.
It's messed up.
Money magnify like who you are.
Absolutely, and that's
it don't
what's
change
happening.
you. It just bring out like more
who you really are.
Yep,
you can hide it forever.
Yeah,
as long as you want
because
to.
you know
it's
money.
Always something that's gonna bring it.
It's power in the fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you give it power.
Exactly. Like, yo, this nigga Buttons, I just feel like, yo, he just ran the play wrong with his players. Like, yo, when they left that Spotify deal, like, he didn't keep a G with the niggas. And I feel like that's where the shit, like, fucked up.
Again, it was what benefited his future.
Right.
Exactly. Instead of saying, like, yo, we need to all come to the table. Yo, we can make this network together. Once I seen the JBP network, I already knew. Like, it wasn't the JBP Boys network, or if they came and made a network name together, it was his name on that shit. It was his name on it.
I mean, just the whole podcast. I mean, it was the Joe Budden podcast. It went from we'll name this later or something like that, right? To
but that
being Joe Budden.
But that was cool. To me, that was cool. But when you name the
but I think when you start that way, you already giving it power. You already giving it some kind of power. So if it pops off,
and no, because
you really asking for.
Yeah, and no, I can say that because Joe was the only original motherfucker on there from the beginning. So yes, you can say that.
No, well, him and Rory started that together.
From episode 1, who did you hear on episode 1? Did you hear Rory on episode 1?
I can't remember episode.
No, it was him and Marissa, or whoever the girl was.
Yeah, and she branched off.
Yes.
And it's her and 2 other people, but Roy has been there.
Yeah, like behind the scene type shit.
From the
because
beginning,
they both started it together
there,
because he's the one that hit Joe up when, you know, shit fell apart at Complex. And was like, yo, nigga, let's do this over here.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. It's just deeper than rap, man. And that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
that's today?
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, 7 hours ago.
Yeah, so. Oh. Yeah, like I said, like, unfortunate, man, but that's what you get when you
Yeah, I mean,
Working with somebody like that, you know, that's just
Big said it in the Ten Commandments. You keep family and business completely separated. Ain't that what he said? That's one of them 10 Commandments, right? You keep family and business completely separated.
But how is they defining family?
As soon as I got on the cell block,
I don't know.
I heard it all the way from down the hall.
Depending on your definition. You know, I define it probably different than the next person. What the people hand says right now?
Like them Lamborghini doors, ooh.